Hey guys, this is Pi2568. Now as you might know, this channel is pretty recent, so I'm going to keep you up on some news. I've been doing some digging recently for some cool things I can do. You know, games or something. And I found this really cool game, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's a Wizards game! Solomon's Keep? Oh my gosh. So obviously I get the game, because it's awesome. And the first thing that happens is these three guys show up. So I go and talk to this guy, the shopkeeper, and I look at his stuff and I'm like, oh yeah. So I start reading the description of the things. +1 to battle mage, +1 to explode, +2 to damage. Wait, what? Did that just say +1 to explode? What? Please tell me you're either going to explain that to me or that it's a bug like Pac-Man level 256. Let's just move on. You walk up, and before you even get anywhere, it just says level up out of magic, and so you get to choose whether you want magic missile, fireball, or lightning. Or even jet frost. Personally, I like lightning and fireball, but that's up to you. So anyway, you walk up to this tower, and there's this guy Solomon, and he screams at you, and then basically you go in and you fight these skeletons. You fight them in different rooms until you find the room with the staircase to go up to the next floor. And that's all you do until you get up to the last floor and then you kill Solomon himself. And if you can do so without getting killed, then you're a boss. And the good news is you're going to need those boss skills because then right after that the game simply restarts on a harder difficulty. But good news is you get to keep all your stuff. You can level up and get new skills. Oh my gosh, look! You can get different power-ups, you can get different spells. And one that I think is really cool is you can even fuse spells, which is awesome. But sadly if you fuse them you can't upgrade them anymore. Real quick, I'd like to give a lot of credit to the guy who designed the map to this game. It follows the character around, but shows exactly his location compared to the map. It's pretty genius. Plus, it's nice enough to tell you when the floor is clean. Which is nice, because little Pac-Man over here eats all his food off the floor. Sometimes the map can get really huge, which is awesome because the more monsters there are, the more experience you get, the more level ups you get, the more power you have, the more you can kill the monsters, which is great. But the levels are also very unforgiving because if you die, you respawn at the beginning of the floor, and sometimes it's an entirely different map. Alright, let me wrap up real quick. Basically, this is a great game. It's got simple gameplay, nice graphics, nice controls, a pretty simple story. Plus, it's got really nice upgrades. You can upgrade for pretty much ever. Once you've got everything upgraded though, if it's still too easy, you can start a new game on hardcore. You can have up to 3 saves for other friends or people to play. Overall, I'd suggest playing this game. It's awesome. Hold your magical horses, wizard enthusiast. There's one more game. It's the sequel. It's called Solomon's Boneyard. It's basically like an infinite loop version of the original game, where they come in waves instead of you progressing through the castle. Now, although I'm done talking about this game, why don't you go over to YouTube right now and check out the rest of my videos, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. See ya.